Yeah.
So where do I start? Except that question.
Hey, you see?
Beginning? Do you want the long version or the short version? The short version. So in the beginning there was Fate Stay Night, which is a visual novel with 3 different routes. Fate, A Limited Blade Works, and Heaven's Feel.
As they have made everything, now they should just make another Fate anime and say it Fate Proper Order, merge this together and just dish it out as a whole holistic single anime.
Right?
Nope.
There's more. Do you want the long version or the short version?
Oh, here we go again.
The short? You see?
Alright, so today we'll be trying to understand the Fate series. Well, not my words, but that of Gigok. Okay, so I just stumbled across this just after I checked out all Fate series openings. Yeah, you can check that on YouTube if you haven't seen it. Okay, now this one's done by Gigok, as I just said. Alright, so it is literally trying to understand the Fate series, and I was just curious to know what he has to say about this. Alright, so fellas, let's just check this out and see if he could understand the Fate series and see what his own thoughts are on this whole Fate's dilemma and proper order confusion issue, if you know what I mean. Anyway, please don't forget to like and subscribe button. So without further ado, let's just dive right into the video, shall we? Onegaishimasu. Okay.
Hi, can I help you? Hi, yeah, I was interested in the Fate franchise, and I heard I could come here for more information. Oh, come on in! Make yourself at home!
Okay.
Look, we're always looking for new fans to join our cause, so we're here to make things as easy as possible.
Looks like
You
he
can ask
made
me
this way
any
back.
question.
He looks so
Okay,
young here.
so where do I start? Except that question.
Hey, you see? Exactly what I just said.
Is there not a beginning? Do you want the long version or the short version? The short version. So in the beginning there was Fate Stay Night, which is a visual novel with 3 different routes. Fate, A Limited Blade Works, and Heaven's Feel, which needs to be played out in that exact order. Now the Fate route has been adapted once by Studio Dean in 2006 as an anime series. Unlimited Blade Works has been adapted twice, once by Studio Dean as a movie, and once by Ufotable as a full series.
So
We're
confusing.
also adapting Heaven's Feel, but only as a trilogy of movies, only of which one is out at the moment. I thought you were going to give me the short version. This is the short version. So technically speaking, anime-wise, the 2016 adaptation is the beginning and serves as a good introduction to the world.
Okay.
Okay.
That's exactly what someone told me in the comments. Okay, with the 2006 own, there, you know, with the Heaven's Feel before Fate Zero or thereabout, and I was like, then why the hell did they call it Fate Zero if it doesn't start first? Like, you have a title called Fate Zero, but it doesn't come first. Like, make it make sense. I mean, in fact, it's so crazy that they even have another spin-off called Fate Grand Order. I mean, that's really funny. Grand Order. Oh, when there's no really simple peculiar order to this whole stuff. So much for Grand Order. Anyway, let's continue.
So why can't I just start with that? Because it's shit. Oh, yeah. Technically speaking, anime-wise, the 2016 adaptation is the beginning and serves as a good introduction to the world. Okay, so why can't I just start with that? Because it's shit. Oh, yeah, in terms of mainline adaptations...
Wait. He said this shit, but please, honestly, is it that bad? Like, the first Fate of 2006, please just leave your comments down below, okay? Let's continue.
The ones by Ufotable are worth watching, but you can't start with Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works because that spoils Fate Zero. What's Fate Zero? Well, it's just a prequel that takes place before Fate Stay Night and
you see? So this is
the world of Fate.
Wait, let's hear that again.
Works because that spoils Fate Zero. What's Fate Zero? Oh, well, it's just a prequel that takes place before Fate Stay Night and serves as a good introduction to the world of Fate.
So he said it's a prequel that happens before the Fate Stay Night of 2006. But yet I was told that Fate Zero shouldn't be the one I am starting with. And I was like, you see, they call it Fate Zero and now it's a prequel. Just exactly what I saw many years ago and I was like, okay, which Fate am I starting with first? And I was like, which one? And what I saw in different forums here and there say, Fate Zero is the prequel. Start Fate Zero. I went on Google, which Fate do I start with first? And I was seeing Fate Zero, and I started with Fate Zero, and oh my. And I was like, what the hell is going on here? Really confusing, I must say. Hey, do check it out, okay? But hey, I am all for understanding the Fate series, so... But hey, more thoughts to come. Let's continue.
Alright, so I'll just start with Fate Zero. Well, No, because Fate Zero spoils Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel.
You see exactly what
In other words,
that
Fate
comment
Stay
I
Night
told me
spoils
in the
Fate
comments
Zero,
with my
Fate Zero
video on
spoils
the
Fate
anime
Stay
openings.
Night. Yep.
Wait.
Wait. So, in other words, Fate Stay Night spoils Fate Zero, and Fate Zero spoils Fate Stay Night.
You can see? So freaking confusing. That makes no sense.
No sense.
Simple.
So, in other words, Fate Stay Night spoils Fate Zero.
Oh my.
Fate Zero spoils Fate Stay Night.
I'm telling you, so
that
confusing.
makes no sense. That's why you should just read the visual novel. Alright? How long does that take? Around 100 hours. That's a pretty big
100 hours.
But I
Wow.
don't have 100 hours. Read the visual novel. Can't I just read the fucking visual novel?
What the hell?
Or not.
Oh
I
my
can never
god.
believe myself anyway. Okay, well, but I don't have 100 hours. Read the visual novel. Can't I just read the fucking visual novel? Or not. I can never agree with myself anyway. Okay, well, that's everything, right?
Nope. It's kind of laughter.
There's more. Do you want the long version or the short version?
Oh, here we go again.
The short? Well, you see, you have Fate Hollow Atraxia, which is a continuation of Fate Stay Night, but only exists in visual novel form at the moment with no anime
my.
adaptation.
Like,
Now, you
wait.
also have
Wait. Can't they just simply merge this together in like a proper order and just dish it out as a whole holistic single anime, like without all these patches that is thrown forward, backward, inward, outwards, that just totally throws one off. Like, it's really insane. Like, let them just actually use the word concatenate. That's a big word. Let them just assemble all of them together in a good order. Like, as English, as they have made everything, now they should just make another Fate anime and say it Fate proper order. Then assemble all of them together in a proper order and release it. Okay, so people can stop being confused because oh gosh, it's really crazy. And if you don't understand how crazy it is, just go check out Fate series and see how totally confusing it is. Like, freaking confusing. Anyway, let's continue.
Prototype, which is a reimagining of the whole Fate Stay Night events,
Let's go back.
which is a continuation of Fate Stay Night, but only exists in visual novel form at the moment with no anime adaptation.
no,
Now, you
Ataraxia.
also have Fate Prototype, which is a reimagining of the whole Fate Stay Night events,
Oh
but
my,
only
Fate
in a
Prototype. I didn't even see this one in the openings I checked out. Was it there? I didn't see any Fate Prototype.
So that's now Fate Apocrypha takes place in a completely alternate universe, and this includes one anime adaptation and one light novel. And of course, there's the Fate Extraverse, which is another alternate universe, and this includes 3 games: Fate Extra Triple C, and Fate Extella. And of course, it also has one anime adaptation in Fate Extra Last Encore.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
So they passed through a video game and they came back to an anime. So let's say one doesn't play the video game, you will not understand what happened in Fate the Extella also. I mean, wow. Let's go.
I'm guessing the only connection with all of these is that blonde chick with the sword.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
Let's hear that again.
Okay. So I'm guessing the only connection with all of these is that blonde chick with the sword.
Exactly, but I saw some openings that did not have hearts.
Oh no, they're totally different characters.
You can see?
Well, you see, the original Saber is meant to be King Arthur, who in Fate lore is actually a woman. Now, these other Sabers aren't actually King Arthur. They're completely different characters who also happen to be women and also happen to be in the Saber class. Okay. So you're saying that this isn't the original Saber?
Nope.
This? That's right. And everyone here? They're different characters.
Wait, let's look at them again.
The Saber class. Okay. So you're saying that this isn't the original Saber? Nope. This? That's right. And everyone
here, let's see all these faces. I mean, like, so none of them, like, oh my gosh. So who's the real Saber? Like, what the hell? God, Fate.
Here, they're different characters and look similar. And these 2 Sabers are also different from each other. No. You see, one's Red Saber and the other one is Saber of Red.
What?
No. It's pretty simple.
No freaking way.
The original Saber only Saber of Red. You mean the Saber that's red or the one that looks like Saber? Yes.
Wow.
She's actually the original Saber's son, and Saber, King Arthur, is her dad. Wait a minute.
What?
You literally just said that they were all girls. You said it, but how does... Oh, it's basically the same as standard Arthurian legend.
I never knew anything of this. Like, this is insane.
Dick by Merlin, who can then be forced upon by her wife so she can make a baby, and then out pops Mordred as your standard homunculus rape baby.
What? Wait. Let's hear that from here again.
She's actually the original Saber's son, and Saber, King Arthur, is her dad. Wait a minute, you literally just said they were all girls. You said it, but how does... Oh, it's basically the same as standard Arthurian legend, except this time King Arthur is given a dick by Merlin, who can then be forced upon by her wife so she can make a baby, and then out pops Mordred as your standard homunculus rape baby. There's no way that's canon. Oh, it's canon. If you want to learn more about the Lord of the Servants, then the mobile game Fate Go is a good starting point. Do I dare ask if I should get into Fate Go? Depends. Do you have piles of money you wish to burn and countless hours to spiral downwards, grinding away in a never-ending cycle to satisfy your love for your Fate waifus that you'll never ever get back?
Oh my god.
You don't want to get into Fate Go. And then of course there's Fate Caliad Prisma Ilia, which is a magical girl spin-off of the original Fate Stay Night. I don't think I need to watch that. It has lesbian lollies kissing. I think I'll need to watch that. Oh, and before I forget, there's also a cooking spin-off by Studio Ufotable, where basically the class of Fate Stay Night cook food and stuff, and all of this is all part of the greater Nasu-verse, which to explain... Right, stop!
Wow.
Okay?
Oh my
stop.
god.
This
like,
is too much.
I'm telling you.
This is a complete clusterfuck. How did this get so out of control? I literally have no idea.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. This has totally overloaded my brain. I never thought it was this insane. Oh man. Who would have thought that the confusion would have been this bad? Like, I knew it was bad, but not to this level that Gigok just described. Like, it's totally off the chart. It's insane. It's just totally a total mindfucker, I must say. Like, what the hell? Like, that of this Saber main character there is even like the worst of them all. Who would have thought that those of the spin-offs aren't really that much the same with the main, blue-dressed, armor-looking Saber that we all know from that of Fate Zero. Like, oh gosh. Man, it's a total crazy, mind-boggling stuff to totally grasp. Like, really confusing. Like, isn't it just better to just make this in a single anime? Take the whole story that they are pumped into the games, spin-off, and just call it Fate Ultima or something, that has all of them in it. Like, everything just run from the get-go onset up until the end. Like, I mean, wouldn't that just be better than having it like splintered here and there, this one here, this one there, this one there, this one spawn within, this one spawn outwards, spawn left, spawn right, and just totally confusing somebody. Wow. Anyway, I'll just keep waiting for that to happen. That is if it will ever happen though. But man, this was freaking hilarious as hell. Like, well, there you have it. You can see, just as I said in my reaction to all the openings from Fate, like, it's a crazy cluster freaking fucking experience. Like, until they have actually settled down to try to really grasp it for yourself, you don't know how much it's totally confusing. Anyway, I'll anchor this at this, where this was really insane. Oh my. But God, Gigok really went really deep with this. I wasn't expecting it to be this much of a mindfuckery, but hey, it totally is. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.